Ringside Reactionary up in the house. Alright. So this one is Tap Out Corners, 15 WWE fans who went too far. Let's see what it's all about.
Wrestling fans are some of the most energetic and passionate people in the world. However, fans do overstep their boundaries and have inappropriately touched the wrestlers. Triple H and Kane's championship vs. mask match is mostly remembered for Kane's dramatic unmasking after the match. However, one female fan in the audience made the night memorable for a different reason. About a minute into the match, Kane and Triple H went over the barricade and started fighting amongst the fans. A woman in the front row was right up against the game and decided to touch Triple H's backside. It was incredibly subtle and most viewers didn't see it, and the game himself didn't even sell the inappropriate touch. When he first appeared in the main roster, Roman Reigns, along with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, would always walk through the crowd when they made their entrance. Even after the group ended, Roman Reigns continued to enter through the audience. But these incidents are probably the reasons why he stopped doing it. During a match against Fandango on SmackDown, Reigns was making his entrance like normal. However, a woman standing next to Roman thought she wasn't close enough and decided to rub her hand along Roman's arm. The fan's reaction afterward says it all. At a different event, a fan went even further. While walking through the crowd, a woman tried to get Roman Reigns to touch her chest. Jeez, even Roman Reigns was surprised by it. One fan incident was so weird that WWE decided to erase it from history. Shortly after the Shield broke up, Roman was making his usual entrance for a match against Kane on SmackDown. A girl decided to grab Roman's hand, and Reigns had to actually swipe her away. Maybe WWE felt like Roman Reigns was too aggressive or something, but either way, they decided to remove the incident when the show was made available on the WWE network. If all that seems inappropriate, just wait till you watch this. During Randy Orton's early years in WWE, he had this ladies' man persona. Now, whether this is part of the script or it was just Orton being himself is up for debate, but one female fan decided to play along. While at a non-televised show in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, a woman decided to lick the Legend Killer's chest. She didn't go in for a kiss or a touch, she wanted a lick. Yeah,
that's just weird.
Tells it all. Shortly before AJ Styles made his debut, he faced off against Adam Cole in Ring of Honor. The two put on an amazing show, and the fans were eager to show their appreciation. Maybe a bit too eager. After winning the match, AJ went to hug a fan, only for that guy to go in for a kiss. Styles immediately walked away, but it was an incredibly awkward and inappropriate moment. Besides shows, the one other place where fans get up close with their favorite wrestlers is at meet and greet events. We've seen men do awkward and sometimes just inappropriate things to female wrestlers at these events, but it happens to male wrestlers too. While meeting with fans, one woman was such a huge Undertaker fan, she decided to kiss the dead man. It's unclear if the Undertaker was comfortable with the kiss or not, but at the very least, this was very surprising to see and shocked a lot of people. For almost their entire WWE careers, the Bella Twins entrance music has started by saying, "You can look, but you can't touch." Well, one Cleveland, Ohio fan decided to ignore that. On an episode of Superstars, Nikki Bella was making her entrance and interacting with the crowd. One fan wanted a bit more than a high five and grabbed Nikki and gave her a kiss on the cheek. It should be noted that that particular fan has special needs and regularly attends WWE events in Cleveland.
He does.
Nikki Bella didn't seem too bothered by this.
He's been at so many.
It was all smiles as she entered the ring for her match.
That's top notch. Good for her.
Boss returned to WWE and ignited a feud with Becky Lynch. This set up a match between the two at Clash of Champions for Becky's Raw Women's Championship. During the fight, Lynch accidentally took out the referee with a chair.
Great match.
With no one officiating the match, the two women started fighting into the crowd and around the arena. They eventually made their way back to ringside, with Becky Lynch in control. As she was throwing Sasha Banks over the barricade, a fan in the front row reached out to touch Sasha's butt. Just a few seconds later, that same fan also grabbed Banks by the arm, but let go very quickly. This caused quite an uproar online, but despite the outrage, the fan wasn't ejected from the building. A few days after the incident, it was reported that WWE was investigating the situation and would likely be issuing lifetime bans to anyone involved. Banks herself said on social media she'd be suing, but nothing else was shared.
But
Either way, the lesson here is, don't be like this guy. In August of 2017, after competing in a match at an untelevised WWE live event, Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss were leaving the ring. Jax was holding Bliss on her shoulder, and a young fan in the front row took the opportunity to give Alexa a pat on the butt. Nia quickly turned around, but seemed to laugh it off when she realized it was a kid. Sometime after the incident, Alexa Bliss was asked about it.
Two
Well, when
people
it
did it.
happened, I asked Naya because she was carrying me over her shoulders. I was like, "Is that you?" And she was like, "No." And like we just walked back.
No,
like, we laughed
definitely
it off.
wasn't.
Before a match against Oksana, Natalya was making her entrance like normal and
Yep.
celebrating with the fans. She went to pose behind a group
That's
of
when that kid grabbed her
attendees,
titty.
and a young child got a bit handsy and touched one of Natalya's breasts. It was pretty quick, and the kid was likely excited just to be so close to a WWE wrestler. Natalya didn't seem to even notice the touch, and even gave the young fan a high five right afterwards. Incidents of fans
Top
touching
notch.
female wrestlers haven't just happened in WWE. In 2019, the Mexican wrestling company AAA hosted an event called Conquista Total in Cancun. At the show, future WWE star Scarlett Bordeaux competed in a 6-woman tag team match. At one point, Scarlett performed a crossbody to the outside. When she got up, a fan standing ringside pulled her towards him and began rubbing her body with his hands. Lady Shani, one of Bordeaux's tag team partners, pulled her away from the barricade and out of the main
What an
ring.
asshole.
One WWE fan went way too far and started climbing the
Jesus.
elimination chamber. To see that,
Yeah. So that is 15 WWE fans who went too far. I mean, frankly, I feel like people should leave their hands off the talent, but that's my opinion. But who am I? Anyways, link to the original videos down below. Much love. Like, subscribe, comment. Whatever it is y'all do, I'm out. Peace.